as we come back to the camp, it is obviously nighttime. So.
Fear rolls. Fear God.
Do we know about how far we are from our destination here?
10 days, maybe 9 now.
Okay.
Still technically, well, I mean, yes, it will be 9 as of tomorrow, but today, yes, it is still 10. It's the 10th day of travel, technically. Well, first day of travel, but 1 out of 10. Your DM, it totally brought you to the right screen. Back at camp.
So Ira's dead.
Ira's dead. No. No, you guys haven't settled in for the night. So is there anything else you guys would like to do? You see Rawl climb into his tent. Same thing with Zephyr, with one of the dog just kind of laying in front of it.
We must keep the dog.
I mean, I said last time that I'd be taking the first watch, so I'm probably still doing it.
Nice.
Indeed. Whoever would like to, if you're going to go to bed, put yourself in a tent, just so I know where you are. Go from there.
Tent time. How many watches is normal?
2.
3 or 2?
2
Okay.
is typical to cover the entire. If you guys are getting up early,
Cool.
Well, basically after a long rest.
Yeah, I'd be happy to take second watch. Please wait.
Okay.
Cool. Yes. Brant, you can for sure take first watch. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oof.
Very, very good. Cool, yeah, you don't seem to notice anything awry. Everything seems completely normal. I mean, it is a normal night. Everything should be fine. The night goes on. As you get closer to our friend's shift, again, nothing seems out of the normal. The fire crackles, and the night is silent. But nothing that would surprise Brant. You're in a strange place. Of course the night is going to be silent. You can go ahead and wake up Jens if you'd like to take this second watch.
Yeah, I'll just walk over and sort of... I'm not going to say anything, but I am just going to sort of ruffle his shoulder, like motion towards the road with my head.
Thank you. I assume the position.
Oh, wonderful. Jens, what are you doing on your watch? Are you just looking around? Are you doing anything in particular?
I would be interested, how far away are we from the other refugees? And they're like north, like over here, right?
Yes, they're just behind kind of a outcropping of trees that are right here.
And by like how, like, can we hear like goings on in their camp?
Yeah, I mean if they're loud enough, but you can make me a perception check.
Okay.
I mean, hey man, You're in a strange place. You don't usually come out this way. Go to Baldur's Gate? You don't remember coming out this way. Yeah, you don't really notice a lot, actually. You are so not perceptive that you are just staring up at the night sky as the night continues to dwindle on.
That was just for the camp. You robbed me. I'm loving the stars, dude. I'm caught in the stars.
I will be a nice DM. You can roll perception again as you continue to watch.
So nothing's going on at the camp, that's for sure. All is quiet. Do they have like fires going over there? Well, who knows? All right, there we go.
Yeah. You continue your watch. Nothing particular stands out.
I feel like I'd be like pacing, like, you know, like around, kind of like slowly, you know, just like now and then, between my distraction stars, you know.
Yeah, sure. That's completely fine. As you are meandering about the camp, we'll get here.
Where am I going?
I'm pinging on the map. I don't know. Can you see my ping?
I don't see it. Sorry.
Strange. You see this ping?
No.
Oh, I'm you're right there. And you'll hear rustling inside the tent where Zephyr is.
I'm just gonna continue my meander. Maybe he has to pee. I don't know. Maybe he's rolling over. I think of nothing of it.
Wonderful. As you continue,
Unless it's like crazy wrestling, like unless it's like a battle going. You know what I mean? Like he's like rolling around, getting up, getting down, like it's all good.
with the 10 perception, it just kind of sounds like cloth moving on cloth. You would assume like maybe he's just like moving around.
He's rolling over. Yeah. A simple Uber driver, of course.
Simple Uber driver, man.
Humble man.
Cool. As you get around to this side, make another perception check for me.
I'm assuming it was this side, but I'm not certain because I couldn't see the ping.
Yes, my pings are not showing up, but this side.
Oh, like up here. For sure.
Huh?
Yes, boss. Here it comes. Come on. Consistent.
You hear rustling again, coming from this tent, but again, it just sounds like cloth on cloth underneath the tent itself.
And had I heard any other cloth this night? Probably not. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you heard it down below, and you hear it up here, but maybe they're just
Fuck yeah. Rolling over.
rolling over.
I mean, I've been like walking around, like, you know, there's no like bears coming in, like, you know, like no one's gotten in their tent, like that'd be preposterous, you know. I'm probably just gonna let them do their thing because that sounds like the thing to do.
Very reasonable. So you're just gonna continue walking
continue my
around?
walk. Absolutely.
Wonderful. As you make your third or fourth round around the camp and come around to that first tent again, this kind of one on the bottom left, as you were walking past it, which I would assume you'd be like walking on the side, right? You know, just kind of like following the kind of like half circle. I need you to make me a dexterity saving check.
Oh my.
Very good. Oh, this is gonna be good. Give me a moment.
Dear God.
That's not what you want to hear.
Yeah, quick, pull up my fucking spell book real fast.
Well,
As you walk around, you feel just barely the grasp of somebody's hand on your foot as it feels and tugs on your cloth but does not gain hold. And out of the tent, carrying a bloody knife, comes what appears to be a robed person. He carries 2 bloody knives in his hands with trails of blood dripping from him from inside the tent. And across the way, you will see another one as well exit the tent overall, also with 2 bloody daggers appearing outside the tent. And I need everybody to roll me an initiative, please. Please select your token before you roll.
I did it this time.
Oh no.
I'm so sleepy.
No.
I'm sleepy.
Oh my god.
He's also sleepy. He's also so sleepy.
But I did have a great dodge roll.
Very nice. Brant, wow, you got a pretty close roll. It's the same one you rolled last time.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Matthias, you know what Nat 1 means on initiative, so I don't think I need to explain that. But we'll get to you in a second. As our friend actually, wow, this makes a lot of sense. Jens, can you move yourself like right in front of that tent where you would have been passing by?
This one. Yeah.
Like, well, he would have grabbed your foot.
On this side.
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Can I simple poor man's question.
Simple, yes.
I had envisioned like walking in circles around like this. Not
okay.
necessarily like on this side. Can I be here? Or like maybe like here?
Yeah, that's fine. He grabs you. He tries to grab you from behind. That's totally cool.
Here.
Yeah, you hear what sounds. What languages do you know? I need to remember this.
Well, then here's 2 I know. Common and Dwarvish.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you hear what sounds like weird whisperings behind you as this stranger tries to stab you twice.
Holy moly. Source.
3, I believe hits. I mean, 20 hits.
20 hits.
You take 3 piercing damage as the hilt of this blade is driven into the back of your ankle as you've been walking around.
Ow.
Brant, you hear what sounds like large people exiting their tents, and Jens, I'm not sure, would you make any sound as you get stabbed?
I'd probably scream, you know? I'd give an Uber driver a scream.
Uber driver scream.
Driver.
Brant, you hear a scream outside your tent.
And then like...
From Jens.
Yeah.
Alright, so... first and foremost, I would like to rage.
Sure.
And then I would like to pop out of my tent and sort of look around to see that there's this bloody hooded figure in front of my tent.
Dude, how'd they get in the tents? Crazy.
And then I would like to attempt to tackle and grapple him, like hold him in place.
You can definitely try to grapple him.
Stumps.
So that is an action. What do I roll?
This is action. It's an opposed athletics check. Or, well, technically it could also be acrobatics.
So roll athletics.
Whoa.
Oh,
Beats it just barely.
God damn it.
Yeah. You do. I'm gonna side with the players on this one. You do manage to grapple him, but just barely. This guy's wiggling, trying to get free. But he is grappled.
And that's all I can do. So I will just hang on to it.
Cool. You see this guy who you grappled. You notice he has this kind of red and black cloak. His face, you look at his teeth and some of his teeth.
Wait, I just realized. I was raging. Does that... Do I get advantage on that, right?
It doesn't matter, you still
check.
succeeded the check.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll if you would like. It's to see if you get a nat 20.
I'll try again.
Crit
Nope.
fish. Crit fish. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, continue.
Wonderful. Yes, you'll also notice that he has several kind of skulls on his body, and as you look at his teeth as he opens up his mouth, you'll notice that some of them have been sharpened to a point as he stares at you. As this happens... Checking something...
Can I say, just sort of for flavor, that I like you see the tent just sort of glow from the inside, and he just like football tackles the guy and puts him like in an arm bar, like with
Nice.
the metal arm. He just like
Yeah.
charges right out of the tent.
I like it. I like it a lot. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw as this guy speaks something to you.
Oh, me?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Very nice. He says, "Let's go." And you see a bright, brilliant purple kind of cloud appear as he says these words, but nothing seems to happen. That's his turn.
He puts his hands to his head. Let's go.
Let's go.
Murko, your turn.
All right. I'll step out of the tent. I see Brant's handling business. I'll step over there, and I'll just give him the old rapier stab. He's still grappled, correct?
He is still grappled.
Ooh,
That will not hit.
how's a 9 sound? I didn't think so. After missing an incredibly easy target, I will bonus action disengage, which I believe I can do as a rogue. I have to familiarize myself a little bit. Yeah, cunning action. So I'll disengage and walk away.
Yep. You can do so.
That's my turn.
Matthias.
He's like half asleep. He like kicks out of the tent. What the fuck is going on? Something bad? Chips?
You look out and you notice that there is a cult, well, some kind of person stabbing your friend to your right, and you will see trails of blood leaving the tents of Rawl and Zephyr.
Oh no. Oh wait, so seeing as how this is the first dude that he sees, he'll reach in his tent and like fish around for stuff, and then laying down he'll pull out the glass gun. Brant, don't move, whatever you do.
Can I
Don't
just sort of
roll nat 1, whatever you do. That misses. That is, that's highly unfortunate.
At least it didn't hit you once. Sorry. That's the turn.
Yen, somebody has stabbed you in the back of your ankle.
Oh, is the dagger still in me?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking... Oh, man, I'm gonna mess this guy up. I'm gonna fucking grab his arm and inflict wounds. This poor guy.
Very nice.
Let's see. Can I do this? Yeah.
That will miss.
Oh, good. Sad. Alright. Well, can I... So, we see, like, blood trailing from the tent, right? Like, I can't... Can I see in the tent, like...
Not
like,
from
is there, like, a leg? You know what I mean?
Not from where you are, you cannot see anything.
What if I, were to move over here?
You will
Look at the
promote
tent.
a opportunity attack, but you can definitely do so.
You know... Bastards. I think Jens would do it. Yeah. I think I want to, like, look in the tent. Or I'm assuming, like, what? Sorry, these tokens are so big. The tent is, like, it's, like, here, right? So could I just, like, fucking, like, shove the tent away and, like, try and get eyes on... I mean... I don't know if that would count as like an action as opposed to an object interact. I just want to get eyes on Zephyr.
That would... I could say you could interact with object and try to kick it, but the DC is going to be higher since you're not using an action.
For sure.
The tent is tied down, just like tents normally would be.
Is there like... Is the only opening at the front? Okay.
Now also the back, but there's not supposed to be an opening at the back. But you want to be able to see the opening at the back from here.
Yeah. I just assume it's open at the front. I think I'd like walk around. I think I'd like full well knowing that it's all bad. I'm gonna check on my friend and like go and open up the tent. You know what I mean?
Cool. Yeah. He misses the slashing misses you as you continue to move around, and as you peek in the tent, you see just pure blood, gore. Like this Zephyr has been slashed multiple times across the chest, and you see his throat has been slit, as well as the dog.
The dog. I'm pretty sure they're dead. Right?
I would say since you can make me a quick medicine check.
Cheeky little medicine check.
Yeah, they're dead. They're probably dead.
Oh fuck. Alright.
The amount of blood that is like seeping onto the ground from these two bodies is probably indicative that they're not doing too hot.
I'd probably just like sink into my stomach, like seeing Zephyr dead, the dog dead, Joanne. Probably shout like, they've... Oh god, I want to say. They've killed Zephyr. Fucking end my turn. Because I don't think I'd want him. I think I'd be just there. Yeah. It's done.
Very cool, much pog. Okay. The person steps up to you and grabs you from behind. Why did that do that?
Would it really be behind me? Because I'm like facing like into the tent. You mean?
Well, I meant from like as you're moving around to look inside the tent. He's not flanking you for a reference point. Okay. Flanking is only when you have two people on both sides, anyways. But yeah, he is like coming up from behind you and trying to grab you.
Cool. Thank you.
D&D Brown hates me. Cool. So we're gonna do this. I'm pretty sure a 17 hits you.
Beats it. I have 17 AC.
Quite indeed.
Oh yeah.
Oh. It's not. Oh. One sec.
They are angry looking fellows.
They are not nice. My Wi-Fi has decided to be very slow. Give me a moment. You literally have inflict wounds. How much damage does it do at level 1?
Well, it's 3d10.
At level 1?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's because you're.
That's because I'm boy.
Or maybe it is 3d10. Wait. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting it now. Yeah, I think D&B Beyond is dying. One second.
It is 3d10 necrotic.
It is?
At level 1, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, it's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
I did not realize. I definitely did not think it was that strong of a spell, but that's alright.
Single target, but it's still crazy.
You take 12 necrotic damage.
Oh! Very cool.
As this guy grabs you, you feel your flesh literally rotting from his touch, extending across your arm and half your body.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Brant.
Jesus.
Alright, well, I would like to sort of, like, I have him in a chokehold with one arm. I'm gonna, like, reach out and take my axe and sort of hit him with the pommel on the temple twice.
Cool.
I'd like to make an attack with my axe. Fuck.
That will not hit.
God damn it. Wait, I have advantage, because rage.
Dude.
God, fuck.
That definitely will not hit. But the 11 won't hit, so, the 8 doesn't count. Anything else you would like to do? Just, yeah, once, bro.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Don't we get some sort of inspiration for nat ones?
He does not, since that was with advantage, but
okay.
Matthias would, and Jens would also have heroic inspiration. Should they choose to utilize it.
I don't think there's anything else I can do as a bonus action. So, I'll just keep trying to hold him.
Alright. He's cool with that. That's totally fog. He is going to touch you aggressively. $18 to hit, Brant.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, not great damage. Yeah, he does the same. Touches you and you feel part of your, like, body that is not metal start to rot away as he grabs you.
Alright, I'll just, squeeze his neck a little tighter. That happens.
Cool. You can do so. But you will take 9 necrotic. And Murko.
I will rinse and repeat. I'll run up to him. I will rapier him with booming blade, though, just in case he runs away. And hopefully I land a better hit this time.
Very nice. Oh, that definitely hits. Very, very, very pog. Very good.
Jesus.
I believe the sneak attack does not count, but 12 piercing roll.
The sneak attack should because.
Oh, you have what's it called, right? Something that I'm.
Here, I'll just quickly populate it. It says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Dope.
So because Brant is within 5 feet of the target, it still procs. And I will disengage and run over to Jens.
Cool.
And hopefully assist him in the next round.
I like it.
That's my turn.
Matthias.
He's gonna run up behind Brant and go. You're not scared of needles, are you?
Or
Brant?
behind Jens.
Oh, me?
You mean?
Jens, yeah, behind Jens.
I don't think. I think I'd just be agape.
He's gonna stab you in the leg, EpiPen style, and give you 6 points of
Oh.
healing.
Oh, thank you.
And then he'll use the rest of his movement to flank.
Cool.
And that'll be the turn.
Very, very nice. Jens, you just got healing. Feel better? Your turn.
Yeah. Wolf. I'll fucking do it again. I'll try and inflict wounds this fella. Please, dear God. Come on.
That
Y'all
hits.
just fucking
Oh my
inflict
God.
wounds on each other.
Bam, baby. Good damage. You see, like, this guy just takes a massive hit and kind of staggers as you inflict wounds upon him.
Nice. For flavor, it's light that kind of turns like fucking like tissue to like stone in like a partly burned, partly like just transmuted way. So it's like just becomes dead flesh. It's gray and almost crumbled like limestone. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Fuck this guy. And that's all I'm gonna do. You know? Fuck this guy. Is that on me? Yeah.
Very cool.
Actually, wait a second. I can do stuff. I can. What? As a bonus action, I'm gonna second level healing word on myself. It's like it's the time, you know, time to do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
very nice.
thank fuck. Zoom, up I go.
One question for you. Healing
Yeah.
Word, I believe that is a regular spell, right? Not a cantrip?
It's a bonus action.
But it is a spell, not a cantrip.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Can't cast 2 spells in one turn, even if they're bonus action and regular action.
Thank you for reminding me. Oh. Alright, I do nothing. Goodbye.
Very well. Well,
What was the image of?
a 13 to hit you, I'm assuming does not hit Jens.
Nah. A fat.
You see him grab you again, and this time it does not do anything. However, he grabs something in his pocket. And now it is his turn. Brant.
Alright, I'm gonna try and smack him again.
Smack him. Teach him a lesson.
Okay.
That
Much better.
yes, the 24 will hit.
And then I would like to use my Divine Smite as well.
Okay.
Roll damage. It's 10 damage. And then... Is any damage added for raging? Forget.
Yes. I
It's
believe-
+2, right?
Yes.
So that's 12 damage plus 2d8. 6 radiant damage.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Wait, so it's exactly 18?
Apparently.
Yeah, how would you like to do
12,
this?
yeah. I just want to, like... So I have him in a chokehold. And I just want to take my axe and just twice on the temple, just go... And then on the second one, it's just this big flash of light, and then he's just unconscious in my arms, and I lay him down.
In your arms, ooh. Sorry.
Unconscious, you mean dead?
No, I was trying to knock him out.
Oh! I did not hear that. Next time, please specify pre-damage rolling. But we'll do that for now. Yes, you can...
Because that's why I was using the bottom of the axe, not the sharp part.
Fair. But he is knocked unconscious.
Forward, sure. Sorry.
So I should still have my bonus action, shouldn't I?
You should.
Alright, then I will use my movement. Yeah, get over here. And make a bonus action attack on that guy.
Jeepers. Wow. It's a lot of stuff.
It's only 2 things.
You hit him twice, and then you hit this guy. Maybe you only hit the other guy once.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
And I'm trying to kill him.
Oh, yeah!
Well, it's 3 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you can slash this guy. You can slash this guy. Cool. Yeah, you slash him and do 3 damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Cool.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's so.
Huh?
I'm just double checking something.
Oh, sorry.
So I will say going forward, I don't actually think you have an ability to do an attack as a bonus action based on your sheet, but we're not going to retro that, so just going forward, know that. Brant.
I think
Why not?
everybody has 2-weapon fighting, just as like it's just like a standard combat thing. If you have with light weapons, I don't know what weapons he's using, but
Yeah, I have 2 hand axes.
Oh, you use the other hand axe. Aha.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Cool. You do hear something odd, though. You look back at the cult fanatic that you saw earlier, and you see him suddenly be engulfed in fire.
Whoa.
That's my trick.
This man is now on fire. Murko, your turn.
okay, I'm just gonna ignore the fire guy for now. I'm gonna step in and stabby with the rapier.
You can do it and do so. 17 what? How would you like to do
Fantastic. I will just stab him right through the neck, right in the Adam's apple.
this? Very nice. Yes, you stab him through the Adam's apple. You see blood dripping out from where you've stabbed him. in the neck, and the blood just starts soaking into his red robes as he dies.
Death stalks.
And you
The one on
all
fire is still alive, right? And I'll
Or-
run over there.
out of
I don't know.
initiative.
I'm gonna try and throw dirt on this fire guy.
You could do so. Go. What are you just trying to put him out?
Yeah, I'm like trying to stop, drop, and roll my way into saving this guy from burning up. After
I mean, he's
noticing
already
that
stopped
Brant
and
knocked him out. True, he is dropped.
He's dropped.
And stopped.
It stopped. Yeah, I will give you. Go ahead and make me a survival check to try to. Actually, you can either do a survival, a sleight of hand. Yeah, survival or sleight of hand to try to put this guy out.
Sleight of hand is going to be much better for me, so I'll try that.
Rolls in that one. 9 won't do it. You try to put him out, but the fire appears to be magical in nature and does not get put out. He's still burning.
Whoa. Whoa! Dude, I almost want to heal him. Almost. But, like, not really. You know?
What the hell happened here? Who was doing what? Was it you, Jens? Was it Brant?
Yes, it was my watch. There was just, nothing really nothing strange going on. But, you know, the rustling of sheets in the tent as I passed. Clearly no murder in the tent.
I'm gonna check Rawl's tent.
Yeah, I'm gonna also make sure that he's dead.
Yeah, you can go check his tent. We'll need both of you to make a medicine check for me. As you see Jens, you'll see a very similar circumstance to Rawl. He's kind of stabbed twice in the neck. His kind of body is torn open from the knife sheathing through his garments. And you'll see a symbol on the end of a knife. If you can pass the perception check, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Thanks for leading the witness. It's a
Murko,
knife.
you can
Nothing
also
if
make a
not
perception
consistent.
check if you would like. Nothing if not consistent, indeed. Murko, yeah, you notice that on the end of the dagger, it's in the middle of his chest. What is this?
How about we don't let Jens pick this one up?
I was gonna say, does this dagger look familiar in any way? I guess I never saw that dagger up close, actually. Do I recognize the symbol at all?
No, you do not.
Okay. I'll poke my head out of the tent and I'll say, Rawl's not waking up anytime soon. You guys should come over here and take a look at this. There's something in his chest. Does anybody recognize this symbol? I'll gesture to the
recognize
knife.
that symbol.
I would say the only person that may Matthias, go ahead and make me a religion check.
I'm very religious. I'm extremely religious.
Whoa!
I'm a man of faith. What can you say?
You recognize this to be the depiction of the god Zariel. Well, being specific. And particular things that you would understand about Zariel. You would know that Zariel is actually an angel, or you thought she was an angel. You knew that she was an angel who got involved with kind of chaotic forces of the Abyss. But as to where she is now or what she's doing, you would not.
Great. He kind of looks to the others and back at the symbol. We're dealing with the Abyss, as was expected.
Does that mean anything to me? What?
Go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Boss.
And roll me 10d20.
That's a lot of.
We gotta get that looked at, Jens. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Gotta remove that mole.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem familiar to you.
Sick. Like I wouldn't have even heard of the Abyss.
No,
Oof.
What? What is?
not with that
What
7.
is the Abyss?
7 is very nice.
The Abyss?
The Abyss. You not heard of the Abyss?
No.
It's a bit complicated. Let's just say bad. I think that covers it.
Either way,
how-
it doesn't explain what they're doing in our tents.
Well, considering that the light from Elturel is now gone, and that several cults are now moving against each other and against the forces that are trying to stop them, I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say that perhaps these people were sent to stop us from stopping them.
What?
When he says that, I'm gonna look over at our refugee camp and. Is it close, far?
It's close. It's only about 20 feet away. 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's just like
Okay, so
past
I just-
the bushes.
Like run over there
North.
and quickly start to, get a gauge on whether or not there's any nefarious business happening.
Similar
Camp.
things happening. Yes, you can go ahead
Yeah.
and roll me a perception check.
There are too many cults.
Too many cults.
There
Too
doesn't
many cults,
appear
too many
to be any sign of anything that has happened in the camp. There's no blood streaks like when you walk in amongst the tents or anything that you can see, and definitely like all's quiet on the western front here. Everybody's very quiet here. Nothing's really happening.
Can I look for cracks? Which doesn't seem like the most Jens thing, but I want to know how these fuckers got in here on my watch. It's astounding. Great watch.
Yeah, you
Must
can
have
make
been on Brant's watch.
you can make a we'll say survival for this.
Okay.
Nah, man. I don't know how they got here. They must have flown.
Oof.
Do we think these are the only ones?
Someone go wake Zephyr up. Maybe he knows something.
Zephyr's dead.
Good gods. What the hell happened on your... What were you doing? Were you watching the grass grow, Jens? What was going on?
Well, I was going in circles, and then all I heard was the rustling of fabric, and like they were rolling over in their sleep. Then
How long does it take somebody to roll over to rustle for multiple minutes on end?
well, it didn't say it was minutes on end. It was just while I passed by.
Well, trying to figure out what killed your friends or how they got here isn't going to help us. Your friends are dead, unfortunately. What we should do
Dead
now
as
is...
fuck, as a great man once said.
Yeah, true.
Right. Anyway. What we do now is ensure that it doesn't happen to the rest of us and move on.
Where's Rhea?
She went and slept in the other camp. I went and checked. There doesn't really seem to be any foul play on that side of the fence. But maybe we should let her know.
Yeah, this feels like a Rhea moment. You know, we're informing Rhea would be good.
You might be right.
Cool. Yeah, you guys want to go wake Rhea from her sleep?
Yeah.
If she's sleeping. Yeah, you can go take a look. You guys all going together?
I'm gonna stay by the camp.
Yeah, I am as
Yeah.
well. Go
All
tell
right, I'll
Rhea
go.
you let our friends
go.
die, yeah.
I'll go with you, Jens. He kind of looks at Murko as he passes. Wasn't this your fucking idea?
I want to hear it.
Very
Here
nice.
we go.
Yes, you can go. As you meander about the tents, you notice much the same as Murko did. There doesn't appear to be anybody up. Kind of people have passed out, and been a long day. Lots happened to this traveling group. You make your way through the tents and kind of find your way to what you believe to be Rhea's tent. What would you like to
I'll just, like... I'll softly say, Rhea? Rhea? Are you there?
hear? No response.
I will... peer... I say, Rhea. A little louder, Rhea.
Still hear no response.
I will peer in a little bit.
As you peer in the tent, you see the tent has been split open to the back by what you would assume is the same dagger that would use on you earlier, having seen it up close, Jens. But there doesn't appear to be blood.
Please, say more, Billy. What do I have to do for you to say more?
What would you like to do? What are you trying to see? What would you
I
like,
would
to see? I mean, it looks
So
like...
is there firelight bleeding into the camp? Into the tent? Do I have to like create some light situation? Like what's
it's
happening in the tent? Like,
yeah, so as you open the flap, there is like fire.
is Rhea there? Like
There's fire outside. You look inside. Nope, you just see the tent is kind of abandoned. There's just kind of this cot that's there. And you see that the back of the tent has been slit, just because that's the most obvious thing that you can see when you first walk in.
any signs of struggle? And I will like oh shit. At this point I think I'm like so rattled that I don't really care about like waking refugees, as like fucked up as that is. Like, you know, I might give like a shout like Matthias, like,
No,
you know.
what?
like, get over here.
Was your friend not waking? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I'll be like more quietly, like she's gone. I think we should, like, I'll shout back to everyone else, like, Murko, Brant, get over here.
As you continue to yell, you start to hear several people in the camp start to stir. A gnome peeks their head out of one of the tents. Is there something wrong? Excuse me.
We're trying to figure that out. Go back to sleep for now. There's no one. It's fine.
Why are you in Rhea's tent?
You know, it's a good question. I was trying to wake up Rhea. Obviously.
Oh.
That's when that's when the -1 charisma comes in clutch. Like, duh, I'm trying to do this. Like,
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
you got it. Okay, take
Wow. Okay. Yes, the gnome looks at you.
Well, it seems. I don't know what you kids are up to these days.
And he shuts back
no.
the flap and goes to sleep.
that. Oh,
Boomer
wow.
gnome. Boomer gnome.
Boomer gnome. I can't believe that worked. Never allow me to do anything charisma related again. Anyways, did you guys come over or not? We're gonna have to go lasso you.
I'm
I
still
mean, do
over
we hear
by
him?
the camp.
How
Well,
loud are you
Matthias heard
yelling,
me.
Jens? I
Tried-
feel like
What were you saying, Matthias?
Just try not to make any more noise or draw any more attention. I will go and get your friends. Be quiet.
The slump.
And Matthias will go get the others without yelling.
cool. Yeah, you guys all gathered together. Are you guys, Murko and Brant, are you headed over to the tent as well? Assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are all gathered outside the tent, in the tent. How do you guys want to play this?
I mean, I would
I'll
just.
be outside.
I'd imagine
Initially.
I'm going to wherever everybody else is gathered since they're already there.
Ray is gone. And the tent has been cut open. Look.
Can I look around and use my divine sense?
You can for sure look around and use your divine sense. 100%.
Do I see anything?
Within 60 feet, you do not.
Can I sort of look around of like just try and find any signs of like what actually happened here, of like footprints or like scuffles in the grass or anything?
I
Yeah.
will
Yeah,
give
I'm
the help action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
Well,
gives a help
yes.
action. I love it. Yes, you can roll investigation with advantage. 100%. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you with the 12, you don't see too much. You will see that there's like obviously kind of like trampled ground behind Ray's tent, almost as if there may have been some type of scuffle, like trying to get out, like almost as if there's like two people moving about in rapid movements. And then you will see that kind of like that ends just like about 10 feet away from the tent. But you do not see where it picks up at or where it's going necessarily. You just see it kind of like coming from the tent, heading towards the like trees, and then it kind of just falls off.
And so there's no other chaos or anything around the rest of the camp?
No, like when you guys were coming in, everything seemed completely fine. Like the only thing that is weird is that Rhea's tent has been cut open from the back, and obviously she's not there.
I would like to take some time to go up and down the rows of tents and just inspect each one to see if there's any others that have been slashed open or if it's just Rhea, like on the rest of the camp.
Sure, yeah, you can definitely do so. You can roll me a perception check. Yeah, you look at all the tents, and as you kind of go up and down the rows, you do not see any other ones that have been slit open.
Then I'd come back. I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing, but I would report as much, you know. Rhea's tent seems to be the only one that has been tampered with.
Alright, we need to come up with some kind of plan here. We got 2 bodies. It's about to be dawn. Camp's gonna be waking up and asking questions that are probably gonna lead to a bit of a panic, I'd imagine. Ray is probably alive. There's no blood here. Do we somehow pursue her potential captor, or do we cut her losses? Like, I really don't even know what to think here. But we need to get on the same page. Time is of the essence. Go ahead, Jens.
No, smart. Matthias, you said that the abyss is bad?
So, yes, but I'm beginning to wonder if the way that things are working out is not planned. All of this seems a bit coordinated to me, doesn't it? That we were attacked and that Rhea was attacked, but no one else.
Yes.
Agreed.
So do these guys look at all similar to the cultists that we were dealing with before, or do they look like a different sect of cultists?
They look significantly different than the other cultists you had faced.
Also, how would we know that they're cultists? Just like their garb, as opposed to like assassins. You know what I mean?
I mean, you just know that they're affiliated with Zariel, and whoever rolled that check that got
Matthias.
that
Matthias.
information, Matthias would know that they're the cult of Zariel, specifically the cult of Zariel. Yes,
Interesting.
like that's the symbol
there's
for
now-
the cult of Zariel.
There's now at least 3 different cults that we recognize as factional players. So
Crazy. Yeah, Cult
Okay.
of the Dragon, Cult of these guys, and the Cult of the Dead 3. Far.
Yeah.
Too many
And
cults.
then there's what was it, like Orcus? What was the demon lord or something? Iconography that was on the. You know what I'm talking about.
That's a great
What?
question. What was it?
On the Cult of the Dragon, wasn't it?
Demon Lord? What?
Yeah.
Iconography?
Matthias, you mentioned it last night. Remember we were chatting. You said there's a connection between. There's a through line between the cults as it relates to a particular demon lord. Isn't that right? And we had seen some of their symbology.
Lord.
Did I say that?
Maybe it wasn't. No. Maybe I'm mistaken. But
I mean, we've seen the dagger back that I had a great time with. And that had some insignia on it, no? Is that what you're talking about?
it was on the altar.
The one that emanated red light? Smiles and notes.
Yeah, of course it's not in my notes either. Whatever, move on. I'll figure it out.
Okay, so
The symbol on the altar. Right, of a Baal, the god of murder, of course.
Yeah, ball, exactly.
the god of murder, Jesus.
The god of murder. The symbol was of a Baal.
Okay, so here's the plan. Alright? We have until sunup to see if we can't find out some clues about what happened to Rhea. I'm willing to bet that if they took her and didn't kill her, they plan on using her for something. The good news is that if this plan was coordinated, it means that they're going to try again because the rest of us were not killed. Can any of you fly?
Can any of us fly?
Out of character, not yet.
Whoa.
Okay, the potion that I gave you last night, or like 2 hours ago, Jens,
Yeah.
drink it.
Will it make me fly?
No, it's going to kill you. I already told you what it is.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay.
Kill you.
He'll wait for him to drink it. And, like,
Slowly goes to drink potion.
I choose to believe Jens is one of those eaters that takes like 5 bites to eat 1 chicken nugget. He's just like painfully slow.
This is a painfully slow drinking. But they're so small.
no, by all means, take your time.
That's not what I fucking wanted.
It is 2d4, but it's +4 because it's my
Oh,
intelligence mod.
Alright, here we go. Ooh,
Oh, baby.
oh, baby.
The one time you roll well.
Hey, to be nice.
Also, that's 12 because my modifier is +4.
Cool. Noted.
He'll take the flask and like use his shirt to kind of like undo it, and then snap his fingers, and more potion will appear in it. Who wants to fly? Anyone?
Not me.
Murko, you look like the type.
I mean, yeah, I'd love to fly.
There you go. Drink up.
But let me ask you this: how long is this gonna last?
You have 10 minutes, 10 feet per second. So make it count.
Oh, to find Rhea.
Yes, we're looking for any signs. We don't want to move before we're ready. If we walk into a trap, it could be bad. But I believe that we can set a counter trap for them if we keep moving forward. The most important thing is that we keep everyone here under control and under wraps. They don't need to know that some of their leadership is being picked off. If we worry them, we set this whole mission in jeopardy.
They're gonna figure it out.
Eventually, we can keep a lid on it.
All right, well, I'll drink it and do my best to scout. What direction do y'all think here? I mean, tracks lead in kind of an ambiguous direction. It's dark out. I can see, but not far. I'll do my best. Go ahead.
I can give you a light, you know, if you want to.
I don't quite need the light. I got decent dark vision. It's just,
Well, then why did you say it's dark?
because it is dark. Listen, just give me the potion. I take it and I drink it.
No. Totally fine.
And I take off in 1d6 direction, I guess. 1d12 direction.
1d6 direction.
Unless I can infer something more very quickly before I head off.
Well, we knew the trail headed like in a specific direction, right? Like towards this.
It headed towards the woods in a very specific direction. At least from what you can tell, yes.
Okay, how tall are is the tree canopy? Is it a canopy or is it like a spread out forest?
It's like a spread out forest. It's not like a canopy.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll just fly in the direction that the tracks seem to lead. The trees are like 30 to 40 feet up, but then I'd be about that high. And slowly zigzagging for, he said the potion lasts 10 minutes. I probably wouldn't. I'd go 5 minutes out, 5 minutes back.
Yeah, it's like I'd put your feet back on the ground before that 10 minutes is up.
Sure. So you're just trying to find, like, any sign of Rhea, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude,
go ahead.
You dark. That's sick.
And roll me. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check as you are flying around.
Can I give him my advantage before you say anything? Can I give him my advantage?
Well,
this is a good plan. You gotta admit.
This is a pretty good plan. I will say that you gave him the help action by telling him the plan. So it's a 17.
Bet.
We'll take it. Yeah, as you're flying along, you're about, you said you're 5 minutes? You get to about 4 minutes out, and you notice what appears to be 2 bodies laying up against trees.
Whoa.
Okay. As soon as I notice, I'd wait 15 seconds, see if they move. Um,
Oh shit.
Definitely no movement.
no movement. Mm, I would fly up about into the air about another 30 feet. So now I'd be 60 plus feet up, and I'll fire a firebolt down at the bodies.
Just within your range of dark vision. You can definitely do so. Go ahead and roll me for hit. This shouldn't be that hard, but we'll see what you roll.
Just kills the Rhea. No, I'm just kidding.
Destroys the ram.
Take her out when no one's looking.
Yeah, cremation is on the menu.
You see the two bodies are on separate trees, kind of like opposed to each other.
Okay, so let's just say the left one, although I doubt that hits.
10 will hit. You see it catch fire.
Okay, and then no movement from the other one?
Nope.
As it does? Okay, I'd fly down to the ground and get a closer look.
Yeah, you fly down to the now on fire corpse and the other corpse. The on fire corpse doesn't appear to be very easy to tell what it is anymore. Nice little firebolt to the body was good. Was very good for that. But as you look at the other one, it looks very similar to the cultist that you killed previously at your camp. Kind of wearing the same garb. And you'll see that he has multiple arrows in him and a knife plunged into kind of his heart.
Okay. And then any more discernible tracks from this location?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
I don't know why we were worried, you guys. Ray is more capable than literally all of us.
True.
Exactly what I was thinking. I was like, damn, she kind of ate.
Yeah, you can very clearly see that the tracks continue further into the forest. And you will even notice that with a 20, I will give you some additional information. You'll notice that it appears that this altercation, whatever it was, did not happen here. And it appears that the bodies were dragged and put on the different trees.
Can I take any gather any timing on how long the one body has been dead? Is that possible?
You can roll me a medicine check for sure. With a 12, you could assume it was tonight. No,
Okay.
as to how long? Could be anywhere between 4 and 6 hours. Or even before
Fair.
then, to be honest.
I'll head back to the group at this point. And assuming it doesn't take me long, I'll fly down. Listen, I think she's alright. I found 2 bodies out there. The scene looked staged. They were 2 cultist bodies, and they had arrows and dagger wounds in them. I'm hoping she made it out. It looked like she did. A little weird. I'll give you that. And I found some tracks that led off in a particular direction. From my investigation check, did it look like just one set of tracks?
Yeah, it looked like one person.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, we could go out there, try and track her down, but she might be long gone. The only thing that I don't get is why she wouldn't come back to us.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, those bodies looked... The scene was not... it was not a crime scene. It was definitely a staging.
A warning.
Sure, could have been.
I say we follow. I say we leave a note at our camp. What happened, and we follow the trail. Because what are the rest of the refugees going to do when they wake up and see that our camp is empty with 2 corpses or 4 corpses? Five corpses.
So we're just choosing Rhea instead of the refugees. I mean,
We have time until sunrise. I say we follow the trail until then, and then if we don't find anything, then we head back.
How long do we have, Mr. Billy?
So it's been a little over half the night. So you have about 5 hours from sunrise, you would assume.
The scene is only about 5 minutes away. I think I'm with Brant. I think it's worth at least a little bit more exploration. I don't know how far, how much time we should necessarily allocate, but I think it's at least worth a little bit more investigation. Something doesn't seem right about this, and more information might be just around the corner.
Are we sure that we won't just get lost in the woods? I mean, I don't know this place very well.
Neither do
is
I.
anyone proficient in those kind of Raul's thing? Pretty man of the woods kind of guy, but also Rhea is quite the tracker, So
listen, if she's trying to outpace us, there's going to be no catching up to her. Maybe we could take the horses, but it might be too dense of woods to even get through with the horses.
Why would she be, like if she's gone, if she's left, why?
I agree.
Just why? Go ahead, Brant, and make me a straight intelligence check. Nope. Continue.
I cannot roll to save my life today.
Matthias, you got any thoughts?
Perhaps too many.
All right, well, we got to act, I think, one way or another.
Okay, I have a plan. So, let's prepare for as many eventualities as we can. Is there leadership outside of Rhea with the people?
Yeah, Raul's the leader, but he's dead.
Okay, perhaps someone who's not dead.
I talked to a few of them. They were.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, there's a couple of them of fighting age. I wouldn't necessarily call them leaders, but we could promote them to such.
Okay.
You did gather all of them. Cool.
Yeah,
Is that wrong?
No, you're right. You're right. And there's one that I could point to and say we could hand the reins over to, if that's what you're getting at.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Jens and Brant, you two take down Rhea's tent. That way, if people wake up, they don't see a carved out husk that was supposed to be here. We will tell the leadership that if anyone asks questions, that us, along with Rhea, went to scout forward and that we would meet up with them later. Murko, take me to this person.
All right, we also got 4 bodies, though.
I'm working on that.
All right. DM, is it fair to say that there's at least, because I did particularly seek out fighting age specific individuals. There was not anybody that was very extremely capable, but there were people who stepped up. Is it fair to say that I could single one out to sort of say, oh, what about the guy who was the soldier? Isn't he in the
You
group?
sent him forward.
He got
You
sent
he
Jacob
got sent
away.
forward by your group,
We did.
which he is probably the person that you would have thought of in this moment. That could probably lead this group.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take you right to him. How many did you say? How many people were here?
50 total.
That one.
43rd. Oh
Also-
my god.
Holy shit.
Alright, I'm going to. This is.
Also, is this-
fun.
Are you guys like assigning a leader and we're all fucking off? Is that the plan? Like, I don't get it. Like,
Potentially to go find Rhea, yeah.
If we're not back in
why-
5 hours.
but why would we go find Rhea if she's just gone? Wouldn't that mean she doesn't want to be found? I mean, what's this like find Rhea attitude? You know what I mean? Like, she left. Like,
I agree with you to that extent. I mean, if she's gone, we're not gonna catch her. We're like she's faster than we are, but there might be more information. Again, it's only 5 minutes away. There might be more information in her direction.
If it
Found
was
bodies
for-
and tracks. It was
if it
staged.
was
There's
her that
something
killed
weird.
them, that killed them. She didn't leave them there on accident. She did it with a purpose.
well, let's go just check out the 5 minutes away thing. We don't have to wake Citizen 43, you know? Like,
You don't want to tell number 43 that
43.
there's 4 dead bodies in the camp?
no, I don't.
Listen, you don't know. I've singled out a specific person.
And what do you want to do if we find out something is there that we want to pursue? Do you want to come back and then find out another little plan so that we can get it all together? What if we go out there and we get ambushed? What then? You're going to leave these people without leadership?
You're talking to me?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm saying
Uh,
we plan for every eventuality. We have 5 hours. Let's get as much as we can out of those 5 hours before the sun comes up. If we're not back in 5 hours, hopefully within 5 minutes, if it's as close as he says it is, we don't have to worry about it. But if we're not, someone is here to lead the people away.
Okay, well, let's split up. Like, perhaps you two can go and look at the seed, and we can 2 of us can stay here so that we don't get ambushed again. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a tactician.
All right, maybe that's better.
Let's
Splitting
go.
We all go 4 different
We're
directions.
Splitting a party of 4.
No, I mean, if they're saying someone should stay here, then I'll stay here, and you guys go over there, or someone else can stay. You know, I don't know. I'm pretty shaken from the death of Zephyr, particularly, but
So DM question:
Uh-huh.
were there guards in the camp, or is just everybody asleep?
I
No.
don't think so.
Everybody's asleep.
Yeah, there was no
How
watch
about-
over.
How about we go and wake some people up and have them start an actual watch so that the entire camp is not immediately vulnerable, and then we go after Rhea.
I think that's as close as we're going to get to a good idea.
I
You
mean,
guys want to go to
I'm
Citizen
happy to
43?
just stay. I'm happy to just stay here and keep watch. I mean, I don't know.
I'm dying.
We need you. Yes, there's assassins after us. We can't
There's
split up.
3 of you, and there's. You said there was only 1 pair of tracks leading away. Like, you'll be
This
fine.
is true.
You're worried about me. Give me fucking.
Listen, I'm not going to leave
Strong-armed
you
Brant
to
here.
watch all the refugees. You couldn't watch 5 of us. I got 2 dead bodies over there. All right. How am I going to leave you here with 50 refugees?
I'll just start fucking walking into the woods at that. I'm defeated, dude. I'm fucked. Like, Jens feels pretty bad, like, at this moment.
I mean, justifiably, but yes.
Oh, okay, I'll go look at dead bodies, something I'm so acquainted with now.
Well, I mean, it would
I'm
help
team
if you had looked
fucking
at them
outta here.
before they were dead.
I don't know what would. I'm gonna go that way.
Oh, my party, my dear party. Okay, Jens, you are walking into
I
the
guess we're
forest
rating our Uber
by
driver
yourself?
2 stars.
Well, no, I'll just like walk a little bit like towards the edge of the forest and be like fucking defeated, you know. I'm forlorn and downtrodden, you know. Had a rough night.
Just how downtrodden are you?
I
Oh,
On a scale of
am
1 to 10.
I'm after that comment, I'm usually pretty like, you know, high EQ, but like in this moment I'm like a 6 or a 7. Like I'm pretty like I fucking killed my friends and like I can't be responsible for watching these refugees. Like I'm like a 6.
Roll me a 1d100.
Yes, boss.
roll for clinical depression.
You feel a pressure on the back of your head. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, you hear a voice speak to you. Fear not, my young soul. There is more to go on. And you feel the weight lifted off of yourself of the emotions, and can swear that you remember this voice from somewhere, but can't quite pinpoint who.
Would I know that my head as opposed to being spoken to me from outside my body?
Would he?
I don't know. Depends on how the voice sounds, you know, like
It
I'm
sounds
gonna like
very
look around.
clear to you. It doesn't sound like it's inhibited by any of the noises around you, but it could be around you, potentially.
I'll just like double take. I'm pretty jumpy tonight, so yeah, I'd be like looking around, seeing if anyone said that.
Sure, yeah, let's just do a perception roll for sake of brevity.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can tell that this voice did not come from outside your head.
for sure. uh, I will. It sounds familiar. Like I can remember it, but I don't know where it's from, or I don't know who it is. You know. I'll say thank you.
You hear no response?
Like audibly, you know, quietly to myself. Yeah.
Your party members just say you mutter to yourself in darkness.
A whisper, yeah. I'm by the trees. I'm having a bad night to their eyes, you know, like I'm pissed.
Fair. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Matthias is enacting his plan. He's gonna start
right
taking
this
Ray's
way.
tent down.
Okay. Are you trying to do this quietly?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Or sleight of hand. Whatever you prefer.
I'm not stealthy. I'm pretty stealthy.
Dude, you think you're not stealthy? Let me fucking tell you.
This is very quiet, putting the thing away. You're able to do it without anybody noticing. And then Murko and my other friend, what would you guys like to do?
I got just the guy. He's gonna take care of the camp. Trust me. It's right this way.
With his hands full of tent, I think maybe go ahead and go into the forest and let me catch up with you.
Wait, hold on. We got to wake someone up though.
I will handle
We
it.
got to let him know.
Don't worry. Your only one
How
good
do you know
plan
which-
is headed right over there. Go ahead.
How do you know which guy to talk to? I know the guy. I have a guy.
Citizen 43? Are you
Well,
sure?
he didn't say Citizen 40. I said,
I have a guy. All right.
Who is the... Go ahead.
I'm gonna introduce him to you. He's
Okay.
right over here.
Okay, well, let me finish packing up the tent as part of my plan that is really good. And then you can take me to whoever the fuck it is that you know, okay?
All right.
You know, does he just stand there while he's like fixing the tent?
I'm like looking around, like which tent am I gonna choose?
nice. Talk to
Murko,
the Boomer Gnome. Team
Murko,
Boomer Gnome.
one of the tents just feels right. It has a kind of like this double-edged axe on it, kind of leaning against the front of the tent. And you're like, man who has a nice axe, probably a good person to talk to.
All right.
And inside, Rhea is just hanging out, having coffee.
I just blatantly peek open the tent curtain thing. Say, hey, anybody home?
You hear a rather booming voice reply to you. Talk here. Yeah, Talk can help you.
Yeah. Talk. Just you said your name's Talk, or we're talking.
My name Talk.
Your name
here.
Talk. My name Murko. We're talking. Okay, got it. So listen, man, I gotta talk to you, Talk.
Talk like talking. How can
All
I
right,
help?
Talk. Listen. It's time to wake up. There's been some trouble. All right.
Trouble. Talk like kill trouble.
Yeah,
Fights.
Talk gotta be quiet. You're not gonna kill nothing, but Talk also like to protect, right, Talk?
Oh, Talk was protector. Elturel. Talk help. Talk help.
Perfect. You were Talk. I knew it. I knew you were my man. Listen, Talk. I need you to come outside real quick. Keep your voice down. Grab your axe. We need to have a quick conversation.
Well, Talk is not very good at being quiet, but Talk try. And he says, like, in a whispered shout.
Talk try. All right. Let's go, Talk.
Sound good, Talk follow. As he kind of shambles out, you notice this guy is gigantic. He kind of like, when he stands up, his head like hits the top of the tent. He just kind of like shrugs down, pushes out. He's much taller than you. And he grabs his two-headed axe, puts it on his back, and he's like, oh, Talk follow, where are we going?
Yeah, Talk. Follow me, and I bring him to back to Matthias and Brant over by Ray's tent. Listen, guys, this is Talk. This is Brant and Matthias. I'm sure y'all are acquainted somewhat. Listen, Talk. The camp. Now, listen. I don't want you to be alarmed, but the camp was infiltrated, and well, Matthias, maybe you should tell him.
No, you're doing a great job. Go ahead.
Okay, listen, talk, listen. The camp, there's been something nefarious going on. Someone stole my something out of my pack in the middle of the night. We got to go track him down. We sent Rhea to scout out ahead of us. We're just going to go into the woods, make sure everything's okay, get my pouch back, and we'll be back in, a couple hours maybe. But we need you to just set up a watch for the rest of the night, make sure that these folk are safe, because we're not going to be around to watch them. You think you can handle that, Talk?
Talk think you need help. Talk want helping. Talk good hitting things.
Perfect. So, we're on the same page?
Wait, Talk think you want him go with you, yes?
No, Talk stay. I want Talk stay.
Oh, Talk stay.
We're going to go. but you're gonna watch the camp because we need someone to watch it. Does that make sense, Talk?
Ah, yes, talk. Talk like brave men. You speak good to talk. Talk, protect. Talk, protect the tent.
Absolutely. That's perfect. So you set up here, and yeah, we'll be back.
Okay, talk. Talk like big man. As he points to Brant. Talk, think fighter. Better fighter than we man. As he points to you.
We man.
Wee man. I'll just sort of like take my metal arm and just like tap on my metal chest twice and like nod at him. Brant is not in a talkative mood tonight. He is still upset from yesterday and is now even more upset. So he's just like, words are not happening for him right now.
Talk like aggressively slams his chest. Man, a few words talk like.
Can I try again? I tried this once and it failed miserably. I'm gonna go for the Predator, the Predator Arnold handshake.
Yeah,
Like,
you
Dylan.
Yeah, you can do that. Talk, grasp your hand, and you can feel the strength in this man's, just grasp, and you just actually feel it, like, slightly crush. Is this your metal hand, or is this your...
It's probably my regular hand.
Oh, yeah, you just feel him slightly
I feel like it's
crush.
rude to shake somebody's hand with, like, a fucking flaming metal hand.
Yeah, no, reasonable.
Consider it.
Yeah, you just feel a slight, kind of like squeeze of your hand to the point where you can tell this guy's much stronger than you.
Oh shit. That is impressive amounts of strength.
Talk is good friends. Talk think good fighter. Talk be here to help should things need to be helped. Talk protect people.
Perfect, Talk. We'll see you in a bit.
I talk say goodbye, and he takes his double-headed axe, slams it into the ground in front of him, and he just stands there looking around.
Nice.
Cool. Are you guys headed into the forest?
Yeah. As they leave, Murko, that was incredible. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what do you need?
Were you dropped on your head as a child, or is that more of a recent development for you?
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
you don't get to know men like Talk
Yeah.
with your fancy book learning and your fancy talk. All right? It's all about feel. It's about,
Yeah.
intuition.
Yeah, you and Talk seem to have about the same amount of book learning as each other. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well, we're cut from the
Who
same
needs
cloth.
education?
Obviously.
You both can get inspiration for that whole interaction. Very, very good. Very good. Cool. Yeah, you guys headed to the forest. What's the plan here? You guys kind of following the same path that you had in mind earlier?
Yeah, I'll lead them back to where the scene was, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Cool. You were flying, so it's a little different, but I will allow you to roll survival with advantage to find the same scene.
Oh my god.
Oh man, buddy! Oh wow, your guys' rolls tonight, man. You.
I want to be very clear. I was worried about getting lost in the woods, and we may not find where we're going. But as we're going, I'm scuffing up the grass. I'm making a little obvious trail as I'm going, like trudging a little bit, because I don't have dark vision. I think we're gonna get lost.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was this way, or was it this way? Shit.
as you guys continue heading deeper and deeper into the woods, you start to get an odd feeling. Everybody go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh.
Hold on.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god.
Okay. Brant, you get the feeling you're being watched from behind you as you continue to walk forward.
Can I just do a sort of casual, like, look over the shoulder? Like, I don't want to, like, snap around, but I just want to, you know, like, can I say that I'm sort of, like, in the middle of the pack? Like, who would be behind me?
I think I'd be behind you.
Yeah, I'd be in front.
So in that case, I'd sort of turn and just be walking backwards and just start a nothing conversation with Jens and just, like, be scanning behind us as I'm walking.
Sure.
I'm good at those nothing conversations.
Make me a deception check as you try to not be noticeable.
Deception.
You succeed. And you can go ahead and make me an additional perception check as you guys continue here.
Fuck it.
I have to roll a nat 1. Just so everybody knows. Oh my god!
Wow.
No way!
Wow.
Let's go.
The dice giveth and the dice take
Holy
away and
shit.
giveth again. You hear the rustle of bushes and you just make barely out of the corner of your eye. You see an all too familiar sized shape that would remind you that it is Rhea, and Rhea is following you.
As I'm talking to Jens, I'll just be like, man, I'm real concerned about Rhea. I mean, she could be anywhere. She could be in so much trouble. Like, who knows what could be going on? She could be out dead in the woods right now. For all we know, I'm gonna miss her so much.
How long have we been walking now?
You've been walking for quite a while in the wrong direction.
This is only 5 minutes.
Probably you've been walking for about 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh my god.
We're like halfway there, alright?
You said that 20 minutes ago.
You hear a...
I could have...
Go ahead, first.
Go ahead. No, it was nothing.
Okay. You hear a chuckle come from the bushes as Rhea appears, tossing an apple up and down in the air.
You
Well-
know, that's twice now you failed to hide from me. Might want to work on that.
You do seem to be the most perceptive out of this group, I will admit. Anyways, here you go, and she chucks the apple at Matthias. Assuming Matthias catches it.
He's gonna try.
Sure, yeah, you can roll a sleight of hand.
Go full Clint Eastwood, shoot it out of the air.
Sleight of hand, okay.
Oh, barely. Yeah, you manage to, like, fumble the apple and then, like, catch it in your hands, and Rhea just kind of chuckles. Took you guys long enough to get here. I was wondering, well, you also ended up going the opposite direction of where I left those bodies? Was that you?
Really?
You were leading. That makes a lot of sense. She just kind of chuckles to herself.
Murko, you can feel
Yeah.
Matthias's eyes just.
It's fair,
Just
to be
pulls them out
honest.
and rubs them on your back.
So, you didn't think to just come and grab us? I mean, Zephyr and Raul are dead, Rhea.
Oh. I didn't know that. Honestly, I thought they were just after me. Well, because usually people try to kill me. It's been a pretty consistent thing since I joined this group, to be honest. Well, anyways, she kind of like flips her hair. Well, to
Insight check.
Go ahead. Yeah, she is telling the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. She's very accurate when she says no. Everybody's trying to kill her since she joined this group.
Cool.
That also includes us for about 30 seconds.
True.
True.
True. She
Actually, twice.
she walks up and she places like a hand on Jens, I believe. Yes, Jens, and says, "I'm sorry that somebody of your faith had to witness such a thing."
Well, I'd be sorry that anyone of any faith has witnessed their teammates eviscerated, gore and blood everywhere.
She
Pretty-
like raises her eyebrows. Eviscerated.
As I said, cut up, stabbed.
Wow, these assholes are more dangerous than I thought they were. They just take out those other two pretty well, though. Didn't take me very long. I took the one out that was behind my tent that was trying to kill me while I was sleeping, but didn't realize I was on guard. That was pretty entertaining.
So there were two trying to kill you?
No, I tracked the other one down. He was in the forest.
Oh,
Maybe we should finish this conversation while we're heading back to the camp. I left the camp in the hands of an absolute lunatic, so we should get back there.
Rhea gives you like a weird look on her face. Who'd you leave the camp in the hands of?
Don't worry about it. He's good people.
What's his name?
Talk.
Oh! Bach? He always says his
Yeah.
name incorrectly. I don't know why. But, yeah, no, he was actually a guard for Elturel.
Oh, thank goodness.
He just can come off slightly dumb to people who don't know him, to be honest. But I'm sure you didn't get that impression.
You know, versus Murko, who comes off dumb to people who do know him.
You say this out loud?
Yes.
You just see, you see Ray just kind of like scoff a laugh and then just like turns away from Murko, trying to hide the fact that she's just laughing about this in front of him.
Listen, we all play our roles, all right? I got shoes to fill just like the rest of you.
I mean, he does make a point. We all kind of fulfill, well, I mean, he in particular fulfills one type of role.
Someone's got to do the dirty jobs.
True. Aren't you from Baldur's Gate or something? I think I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I mean, not from there, but in a way, yes. I lived there for a couple decades, few decades.
That's it. Yeah, that makes sense. Being from Baldur's Gate. Seems right. Anyways, yeah, we should probably get back. Matthias, that's a great apple, by the way. You should definitely try it. It's particularly juicy. I don't know. They have really good apples out here.
so hold on, slow down. I mean, why didn't you just come to us again, Ray? I mean,
Well, I went to try to track down and see if there was any others out in the forest. And then instead of finding them, I found you guys meandering aimlessly in the forest. I decided to follow you for a while. I didn't know if you had caught onto their trail or something, so I was just following behind you guys to see what would, if you had found them or not.
Couldn't have just asked.
Well, I mean, isn't it a lot easier for me to just kind of like watch from here, and then, if you got in a fight, it's better for me because then I could have just shot them in the face with my arrows, and, we would all been good.
I'm with you, Jens. I'm skeptical, but either way, there is probably more of them. I'm guessing they'll strike maybe tomorrow night. You could possibly bait them. Set a trap, maybe.
Well, to be honest, I didn't find any others, unless you guys found more than what you found. How many did you even find?
So many.
Well, how did you fight?
One for Zephyr and one for Raul.
Ah. I see. Well, I'm happy they didn't kill all of you, to be fair. That would have made my job
How did
protecting
they
the
even
refugees
know?
a lot harder.
Why us, though?
Well, we did just kill a bunch of cultists in the forest, so I would assume that's that reason. But like I said, people always try to kill me. All types of people. I don't know why.
I mean, I think these were different cultists. I mean, naked eye,
Yeah, they were wearing a different type of robe. That's true. Do you know something I don't? She, like, raises her eyebrows.
Nothing springs to mind. Those hooded wraiths seemed pretty different from these just people, But I mean, one of their bodies just magically caught fire. That was weird.
Yeah. Well, sounds pretty weird. Sounds like culty stuff, though. Always fighting cultists.
Is it really always cultists? I mean, what?
I mean, we mostly fight cultists. Although the Fists of Bane, we fight them too. They're not very nice people.
I see.
Anyways. Guess we should be getting back then. You guys look like you, seen better days.
Yeah, we got friends to bury. They deserve to rest peacefully.
There's only so many burials one day.
A good call. There's only so many bears. I hate you for that. But respect it. Sure. So you guys are all heading back with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back to camp. When you guys get there, Rhea kind of smiles and runs up and hugs Thok, giving him kind of a big hug, and he kind of like grabs her and lifts her off the ground. Are you guys heading back to your camp where your fellow friends are?
I reckon.
Yep.
You do so. You get back to camp, and you see trails of blood leading in different directions, as the bodies
shit.
have all disappeared.
Shit.
I'm gonna begin to and then catch myself. Go get Rhea.
You can do so. Anybody else like to do anything when they find this scene?
I mean, I'll use another one of my look at the good and bad shit spells.
Definitely.
Badge.
You sense, actually, it's 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Just roll me a regular d20.
Creepers.
God.
Nice roll, brother.
It's all good. I'm just gonna say, yes, you sense that, the bodies, or what you would assume, some of the bodies, but you're not sure which ones, to some extent, had been potentially desecrated?
Like magically desecrated?
Potentially?
Cool. I will mention that to Jens and see if he knows anything about what that means. Because he's the holy boy.
Well, I'm going to get Rhea, so.
Oh, well, then I'll say that to Jens when he gets back.
Alright.
Cool. Anything the rest of you would like to do as you come upon this, situation?
Search the tents, but mainly just dejection.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
I'll use advantage, or I mean my inspiration on this.
Oh, baby!
Oh.
Nat 20. What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm looking just for
Respect the
evidence
honesty.
of
Respect
either,
the
like,
honesty.
anything left behind from the
that's-
bodies, and or like the specific directions. I realize there's probably a pretty obvious track of blood, but I guess just like accounting for anything that may have been left behind and then where they were taken to.
Definitely. Yeah, you see the trail will lead off in this direction, heading what appears to be across the road, and then the trail kind of ends about here. You also know that across the road, just past this kind of like these trees that you can barely see, I think, with your vision, like across the road is heading towards the river. You will also find something. You will find what appears to be a pouch full of silver pieces, and yeah, you'll see that one of the daggers was actually left in the tent of Rawl.
Okay. I'll grab both of those things.
Cool. The pouch has 25 silver pieces in it.
Okay. And I'll yell out to Brant. They left a dagger behind, but that's it. Oh, and 25 silver. But
So
this
do I
place
see
is
anything?
clean.
DM, do I see anything with my divine sense with the dagger?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I still don't know if I want to touch that. I guess I'll pick it up with my metal arm. If that makes any difference.
Sure. Yeah, you pick it up and nothing will happen.
Cool.
Appears to be just a regular Colt dagger with a weird symbol on it.
Cool. Then I will pocket that.
Cool. You can add a dagger of the Cult of Zariel. It is just a regular dagger, but you can rename it to dagger. Matthias, what are you doing, my friend? As you come back to the camp, anything you would like to do?
Upon seeing kind of the bloody massacre mess type thing, he's gonna kind of see the other guys trying to figure out what's going on, not really having any attachment. He's gonna kind of turn off and kind of walk away into the forested region, and I think he's gonna try and reach out to Suna.
Oh, yes, you can try. Go ahead and make me a religion check to start.
I'm very religious. I'm pretty religious.
Okay. What exactly are you saying?
He's gonna kind of, you know, do you ever have those like moments when you were a kid when you were like really desperate for something, so you would just be walking home from somewhere and being like, please, 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 please? I think that's kind of the vibe. He just kind of is walking and is putting his hands together, and he's gonna go, Suna, I don't think I'm on the right path. I feel so terribly for these people, and I want to help them, but you sent me out here for Yale. How do I know this is bringing me closer to him? If this is even the right thing to do? They're surrounded by death constantly. Are you trying to get me ready so that when I find out that Yale is dead, that it will hurt less? Just tell me what to do, please.
Go ahead and roll me an additional religion check.
I'm pretty religious. I'm still pretty religious.
You are doing very well, my friend. Cool. You will feel what appears to be a hand on your back, as somebody whispers in your ear. Path forward is always hard when you face what you don't know is coming. But you are on the right path. The path of your own redemption in some ways. And the redemption of some of your friends. Do not stray. Do not enact evil. Perhaps you will find your way. Feel the pressure of the palm come off your.
Then he'll return, kind of, I guess, walk over to Murko. Is there anything that I can do to help you?
Probably not. Not at this point. Maybe we should say a few words or something. Maybe Jens can do some type of ceremony. I don't know, but there might not be much to do.
You were just returning, yes.
Well, I'm gonna show Rhea what's up. You know.
Sure. What are you exactly telling her as you guys approach here?
Well, the bodies have been taken, so that means there might be more of them, and clearly there's blood trails leading elsewhere. And I figured you're the tracker here. I don't know. We go after them? I don't know.
DM on my earlier investigation check, Could I tell how many? Can I tell if the bodies were dragged or if they got up?
The bodies. Your investigation check was in the forest, right?
No, the one here at the camp.
Oh god, remind me. Go back. Like a 20.
It's just a
22.
Yeah,
20-something.
22.
Not 20. Yeah.
The bodies of your friends or the fanatics? What were you?
In general, I mean, I guess I was looking specifically at the bodies of my friends, though. Yeah.
They did not appear dragged at that moment. They appeared like they were sleeping, and then whatever happened happened.
Okay.
Wait, what? Are you asking about?
I'll relay that information to the group.
Well, aren't you asking about like what happened to the dead bodies, not like prior to like them being dead, right? Or am I misinterpreting?
Yeah. But he's saying that
Oh,
whatever happened, they weren't dragged, but they're no longer here.
oh,
Right? Again,
okay.
that's basically what I can discern.
Oh, the blood trails? I mean, the blood trails, like, were definitely dragged. Like, these
Right.
bodies didn't get up and walk themselves away. No.
Okay, got it.
Glad I specified.
Yeah.
Me too.
Rhea looks at the rest of you, looking at the blood trails, seeing the bodies haven't disappeared, and just kind of sighs. Well, I suppose your friends are in. This could not be good. Well, they did go to the river. I imagine they're gone by now. I doubt we'll be able to find them, even if we tried. If they did take a boat, it's unlikely we would have seen anyone, especially with how dark it is out here.
What's this about the river?
The river across the road, about 120 feet from here. You guys have been traveling next to the river this entire time. But you can see, like, just past the
Nice.
trees here, there is a river.
Well, I mean, they're already dead, but certainly there are maybe more cultists.
Imagine if they took them away, they'd most likely, well, were trying to kill us all and take us all away. For whatever purposes that would serve them, but that's not what we think about what cultists do with dead bodies, huh? After
And
seeing
no
what we
one-
saw.
No one knows about this cult. Like, we didn't piss anyone off, you know, like spilling anyone's milk lately, you know, like, does anyone recognize these people?
I mean, I don't. I've never seen these outfits before.
I think they pissed us off. We gotta handle business at some point. Maybe put a good word in with your god upstairs, Jens, for Raul and Zeph. But I don't know that there's much we can do in the short term.
Indeed.
Maybe we just wait for dawn, keep traveling to Baldur's Gate, cut our losses, maybe try and bait out some of these cultists tomorrow night.
I find it this is like out of I'm not saying this in character. Everyone thinks I'm just like a religious guy. I'm not like a priest, you know, I barely know my god, you know, like anyway. That's the like I just everyone's always like Yeah, you know, Jens is the priest. So yes,
Jens, pull
definitely.
out your book, Jens, and say a few words. Why don't you?
I, I'll just like shut up and then like kind of like bow my head and like cross my arms and like close my eyes and look down and not really just like wait for a while, you know. I'm not like especially attuned to the ways of last rites, but
That was beautiful. I don't know what you did, but it touched me somewhere special.
Somewhere very special indeed.
bruh.
As you guys are going about this, Rhea gets a weird look on her face. And I just need to make sure I'm rolling. Holy baby. Okay, yeah. She gets a like scrumpled look on her face and looks to the rest of you. You know, there was. None of you know who these people were? Like where they're from?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
They had iconography on their dagger, abyssal in nature.
and
I'll hand her the
Matthias
dagger.
said the abyss was bad.
Did you hand the dagger
Yeah.
to her? She looks it over. This is Zariel. Why would... You know Zariel was like the patron saint of Elturel a long time ago, right?
Would that ring any bells?
Go ahead and make me a religion check. Mr. Non-priest man who likes making religion checks.
What can I say? I am that priest.
Yes, Zariel is the patron angel of Elturel. Actually has been affiliated with the companion for a long time, and many people believe that Zariel protects the people of Elturel, and has done so for a very, very long time. But the sect of believing in Zariel, there is no real religion around it, and there's actually no priests of Zariel either that you are aware of. So the fact that we're talking about something that's holy, and there doesn't appear to be any priests or anybody that knows them, you would know that this is probably because something happened that has disrupted the religion of Zariel, and or you're not sure why Zariel would be on the daggers of people trying to kill people, based on what she's saying.
For sure. So I'm aware that there is a sect, but no priests. So Zariel has followers, but no like leadership necessarily.
Correct. There's no religion around Zariel, as far as you're concerned. You do know that there's a sect of people who follow her, but there's not like priests. There's not like a organized religion around her, I guess, essentially is what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's not like most gods
sure.
where you have like many priests that follow this particular person. There's not really that exists for her.
For sure. I relay that information to the group. And, yeah. I'm at a loss as well.
Well, whatever it is, you just see her kind of sigh heavily. We can't solve it from here. I mean, even if we tried to chase after them, they probably are on a boat of some kind and we'll never catch up. Maybe it's best we get some rest and think on it over the night and continue on our way. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the only priest that would be able to discern what is actually happening or have any, unless one of you are a priest, any idea what Zariel is involved in all this might be in Baldur's Gate.
Agreed. Nobody died tonight, alright? I'm sleeping in that tent.
Perhaps someone else can keep watch.
Matter of fact, I can keep watch. I only needed 4 hours total anyway, so I'm good to go.
Sounds good. I'll go take a watch at the other camp, just to make sure, well, don't come back. And, walk off. Anything else you all would like to do or go to sleep?
Matthias, is there... I mean, you spoke of plans. Do you have any more plans?
None that can be implemented just now. I think we should take her advice and rest for the night. Try again tomorrow.
It's been a tough day, gentlemen. For what it's worth, I'm happy y'all still got blood in your veins. I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning.
I thought you were on watch.
On watch?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll be right here.
I stand by my
Inside check.
Yeah, it's the dumb thing. I told you, I gotta
Inside
stick
check.
to it.
He's got one bit and he's sticking to it, dog.
He was
He's
talking about
staying awake.
he's talking
or
about the
not?
kind of shoes that he's walking in, and I'm more and more convinced they're clown shoes.
Nice. Nice. Insight check? Are you going to be on watch or what? Like,
No, go ahead. I mean, I will be, but go ahead. I was trying to be nice, alright? You don't gotta make fun of me.
oh, against your anything if you're trying to not be truthful.
You assume that I'm just dumb.
All right, cool. Noted.
Alright, cool. Well, as we all go to bed, if you'd like to put yourselves in the tents, not worrying about the bloodied tents and the drag marts, go ahead and put yourself in your tent to go to bed. And Murko, on your shift, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Yeah, seems all good. Yeah, so you guys all go to bed. Murko vibes looking at the beautiful stars twinkling and is just so fascinated with the stars that he kind of loses the grasp of what's happening all around him. But yeah, you go to bed and we will come back to what potentially could never go wrong in tomorrow in next session.
Oh, sing a song of Elturel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawned on her ruddy cliffs, and fields green and still. This